Hello, thank you for checking out Mr. Ware's videos. And today we're looking at three-step linear equations. Three-step linear equations, okay? So here I've got, and it says here how to solve multi-step linear equations, but this will help you with doing three-step linear equations. So we're going to go over each step here. The first step is to simplify each side. The next step is to eliminate the variable from the right side. Next is to eliminate the constant term from the left side. And then next, divide each side by the coefficient. So we'll go over, the variable, the constant, and the coefficient all the way through here, okay? So let's take a look at our first example. So the first step is to simplify each side. Well, over here on the left side, we've got a variable term and a constant term. Great. That's simple enough. We can't combine like terms, we can't distribute, can't do any of that. And the same thing is on the right side. It's already simplified. So the first step is done. All right, the next step is to eliminate the variable from the right side. So the variable on the right side is this negative 7x. So we need to eliminate that. Now, how do we do that? Well, we do the same thing we've done before to remove a term from the side. We would add the opposite. So we're going to add 7x on both sides. And we're going to add it to the like term. So it's kind of like combining like terms here. And now you'll have the variable on the right side will turn to 0, and you'll have these terms over here on the left side combined. So you just do the opposite. Oh, and since this is minus, this should be plus. Okay, so now we're going to add those. And here we get 0 on the left side, on the right side. And we'll bring down this negative 3. I'm going to zoom in here. And then negative 10 plus 7x, different signs find the difference, you get 3x. And since the 10 is bigger, we're going to be a negative 3x, and I'm going to bring down this positive 3. Okay, so that's that step. The next step is to eliminate the constant from the left side. So the constant on the left side is this positive 3, okay? And to eliminate it, we're going to do the opposite. We're going to add 3 on both sides. Okay, and once we do that, our equation will keep getting simpler here. So here, actually we're going to do the opposite here. Mess that up. This should be negative 3. So do the opposite of adding 3, which is minus 3. All right, and once we do that, we'll have on the right side, this will eliminate, which is what we want to do, eliminate from the left side. And then now we have negative 3x is equal to, matter of fact, let me write this over here. Negative 3x, just bringing it down, is equal to this negative 6. Same sign, find the sum. All right, now our final step is to divide each side by the coefficient. So I'm going to divide by negative 3 on both sides. Okay, and once I do that, this negative divided by a negative is positive. 3 divided by 3 is 1. So that's going to leave me with x. I'm going to put that right here. Is equal to negative divided by a negative, which is a positive. 6 divided by 3, which is 2. So my final answer is 2. So you go through each one of these steps. All right, now let's take a look at another problem. Got the steps laid out here for you. Go ahead and pause the video here and do every single step and see if you can find the answer. All right, so the answer you should get for this is negative 2. You should get the answer negative 2. So let me show you how to get it. I'm going to zoom in here and follow each step. Simplify each side. Well, they're already simplified. All right, next step, eliminate the variable from the right side. So to eliminate the variable from the right side, I'm going to move this negative 10 by doing the opposite. The opposite of negative 10 is adding 10, x, and add it with the like term on the other side. All right, so that's going to get me 0 here. And if it helps to write the 0, write the 0. All right, then I'm going to bring down the positive 16. I'm going to bring down this positive 6. And then I'm going to do this. It's opposite signs, find the difference. So 15 minus 10 is 5. The 15 is bigger, so it's negative 5x. And these are equal to each other. All right, the next step, got that done. The next step, eliminate the constant term from the left side. So we're going to eliminate this term. And really what happens is you go one way, then you go the other. So I'm going to go ahead and subtract negative 6 on both sides. Okay, so this will get me 0 over here now. And I'm going to bring down everything else. Okay, I got 0. All right, so different signs, find the difference. 16 minus 6 is 10, positive 10. And then bring down this negative 5x. Okay, and you see why you really don't have to add the zeros. They're just there. So really what you have is negative 5x is equal to 10. Okay, now my last step, done that, is to divide each side by the coefficient. That coefficient is that number in front of the variable. And we're going to divide that. So the number in front of the variable is negative 5. We're going to divide by negative 5. Okay, those cancel out. That's going to leave me with x is equal to positive divided by negative is a negative. 10 divided by 5 is 2. So you should get negative 2. All right, let's take a look at one more answer or one more question. You can go ahead and pause the video here and see if you can solve it. All right, so on this one, you should get x is equal to negative 1. X is equal to negative 1. Okay, so what I did is I first simplify each side, which was already simplified. I eliminated the variable on the right side by moving it over here. No more variable. Then I eliminated the constant on the left side by moving it this way. Always do the opposite. And then finally divide each side by the coefficient. In this case, it was 5. Negative divided by a positive is negative, leaving me with negative 1. Okay. Now, that is how you do a 3-step linear equation or steps for solving a multi-step equation. I want to thank you for checking out Mr. Ware's videos. Have a nice day.